Hey yo, editing Yeds here. I realized in the video I didn't put an intro. I'm really stupid. So, hello, welcome back to another Yeds video, aka probably the only Yeds video that anybody has ever watched, ever. If anybody watches this. Um, I'm Yeds. I Twitch stream, Twitch TV, twitch.tv/Yeds. Go watch my stuff. I know, shameless plug, I'm sorry. I know it's a lot of drama. Trigger warning. Do not watch this if you're sensitive to sexual abuse, abuse, grooming, anything like that. Don't watch this video. You're not allowed to, bro, Chacho. You're not allowed to, bro, Shayy. I'm stopping you right now. Stop it. Click off. I love you guys. Not really, though, because I don't love people. But I love y'all platonically. Goodbye, bro. Peace. Hey, guys. It's kind of be like it's gonna be more of a serious video. This is no script. I'm not scripting any of this video. I'm just gonna go off the heart. Popular Undertale YouTuber / streamer Shayy is supposedly a bad person. We have no response with them because their accounts, as you can see, privated. Multiple victims have came out. There's been a whole document, like huge document about what happened, and we're just gonna go over it, and I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts about it. I would like to say I'm not affiliated with Shayy in the slightest. We never spoke. I don't do anything with them. I don't think I've ever even spoke to them. I've maybe sent one message in their server on my alt account, and it was just what kind of like speedrun timer they use for my streams. Twitch.tv/Yads, by the way. I know it's a really shameless plug, but so a lot's came out since then. There's let's start off with the actual document. Let me actually go to that real quick. So by Willie J on Instagram on Twitter. Sorry. There's this is a trigger warning: sexual assault, sexual harassment, grooming, and abusive. While in the community, Shayy has committed reprehensible. Sorry, I'm really bad at reading. Reprehensible acts, including grooming multiple fans and assaulting their now ex-partner. They are in active danger to the community. Please read. He also just posted this. We are aware of the concern of the current state of Shayy's community, including but not limited to them stepping down from various leadership positions in the Undertale, Deltarune, Sudan communities. Due to the sensitive nature of this, we cannot disclose more information about this at the moment. We are working behind the scenes and will be able to share more information with you in the near future. So, and now we're here. 3 hours ago, the entire thing dropped, I guess. I mean, so first we have the main preface. Once again, I'm not a pro reader or anything. I just play Valorant for a living. That's it, bro. We, a collective group of Shayy's victims and former friends, accuse Shayy of actions, including but not limited to sexual assault, sexual harassment, grooming, orbiting fans until they're of legal age, sexual coercion, that's how you say that, and abuse. We are releasing this document because we feel that Shayy's actions pose a present and extreme safety risk to the community, such that people need to be aware to protect themselves. In this document, you will find a collection. In this document, you will find a collection of our stories, statements, and supporting evidence to these accusations. Shayy himself has already admitted to these actions and detailed testimonies from Anonymous 1, Azareth, Anonymous 3, and Willie J, the victims himself in private. So I'm going to start off by, we're going to go to YouTube real quick, by Violet Bunny. So they posted a video, and the only reason why I found out about this was because I saw something on Twitter, and it was like, shit, I'm going to do for this video. That, alone is fucked up. These are the victims right here. Start smiling on Instagram, Twitter. Why did I open this for? Ew. Oh, here it is. They posted something about it. Honestly, reached out on, saw watch a video. This is, there's a lot going on today. Shayy and I were regularly engaging in ERP. If you don't know what ERP stands for, it says erotic roleplay. You can look that up on yourself. I don't really want to explain that. Over Discord as late as last week, which was always initiated by them. We have been chatting on Discord for about 6 months prior to this. 1 out of 2, I guess. Would you believe that this is the same person that so recently had been one of the most respected creators in the Undertale Deltarune fandom? There's way more to this. I just don't have the energy to share everything. I feel awful that this is someone I thought could be my friend in the future. Here's some of the screenshots. It's just disgusting. This is obviously this person. I can't even read that, bro. I don't know what was said here, but I don't even. I might blur that. I don't think I can put that in. I don't. I definitely can't put that in. Yeah, that's just disgusting, man. Let's go into the document. Obviously, I'm not gonna read all 200 and something fucking pages, which is kind of insane to me. I don't know how you do something so bad that you're 200 fucking pages on you. Um, but I'm just gonna show most screenshots. So this is there were no screenshots here, but this is Aspen. I don't know Aspen. I don't know any of these people, but started talking in Twitter DMs, which have, for better or worse, been lost time because they deactivated their account a year or two later. She was 17, or they were 17. Sorry, 17 at this point. So Shayy reached out. I think. Well, I'm assuming one of them. Whoever, it doesn't matter who reached out first. Oh my god, hi. Other website of Discord, I use emotes way more. So like, this is probably continuing the conversation from Twitter, which makes sense. Um, Aspen seemed to be flirting and stuff, but I don't, apparently, is not really good because they're 22 or 23 and they're 17, which is kind of weird. Just when no one shut, no, I don't think I will. Hope you're having a good night. Comment, like, that's just weird. Worrying about wearing a dress, you know, like, that is insane work. Like, come on, bro. My bad for not like being energetic. I'm just getting kind of in shock. I don't really know how to react to this like that. Like, you're just a creep, bro. Then they talk about having like enjoy having Sims, and it's like it gets to a point where it's just like they meet up in real life and stuff. Like if I this is insane. I don't know what he insinuated by this. Hope you don't do anything silly while you're asleep. And I quote, "That's not okay, bro. I don't know why you would even say some shit like that." Also, just for context, this is all was happening while they were in a relationship. Shayy being in a relationship with their partner, who was apparently okay with them doing stuff with other people under certain context, which because they were areas, but um, because they have a private Twitter where they post nudes and stuff, which is not okay. They asked him to stop or like to put spoiler warnings on them. He responded with, I can remove from the circle, but I'm not going to do that because it ruins engagement." Um, Timeline was full of stuff. And then they go, "I don't really want to have this conversation. Go for this, guys. It's annoying. I do content creation. I know what I'm talking about." Now at a con, I think. Fair. I wasn't sure she was coming. Cute. I'm not gonna read that aloud. Blank after this. I'm not gonna read that. Yeah. And then he just says, "I'm gonna cuddle, mainly cuddle." That implies something else. That really doesn't. I just like that's not okay. It does not imply anything else. So SGDQ is a con. I'm assuming. I would assume it's like a speedrun con because it's runs they're talking about. Um, they were interested in hanging out with me with many DMs like the ones below, wanting to hang out. We cuddled while there were a number of people in the room, including but not limited to Star, which was their person that they were dating. I'm pretty sure. At the same time, in the bed at the same time. Given the context of what happened in this situation, when I was alone with Shayy the next year, I wholeheartedly believe their presence saved me from being assaulted here. When you get here, I'm here. Got direct in the mall. Are you out? Broadcast room. Wanted to see the PB run. Hotel. Hang out. In our room. We did the same the later day, and I similarly suspect that the constant presence of the people in the room is the only thing saving me. Foreshadowing a similar way they treated me at the next GDQ. They did not talk to me in person. No, they did not talk to me or respond to any of my DMs. That were not related to me coming and hanging out with them in person. In this conversation, I very explicitly told them that I wasn't horny, and they still tried to make a advancement. "You're so gay. I'm just not in a blank mood right now. Damn, I can fix that." And then they crossed it out. That's not okay. For the main event, SGDQ 2025, they seemed excited to see me in anticipation, and I was excited to see them. They continued to try and get me to hang out. All the while, I was unaware it'd be one-on-one, so like there's nobody else in the room, which is already a red flag. I don't know why you wouldn't tell people there's not anybody else in the room. I assumed that friends, or at least Star, would be around me in the room. What I did not know at the time was they probably this with intent of having sexual relations with me. So GDK today decided to see you heart emoji, hearts emoji. I'm here. Let me know if you're free to say hi. I just woke up. I'm in 1123, which is the room number. Good morning, cutie. I think I'm leaving soon for breakfast. I'll catch you in a bit. I head up. Okay, I'll be back now. I need to steal a card from somebody. And I quote, when I went up to the room under the pretense of hanging out, they sexually assaulted me. They made advancements and pushed me to do things I was not comfortable with, but I did not feel safe saying no given the context. The power they had over me, and the fact that I was alone with them at the time, I was vulnerable, given unrelated things in my personal life, and it led me to not really realize what happened until I looked back on it a few days later. For the rest of the event, they barely responded to me. I sent around a dozen messages, and they gave one signal, :3, and LOL, ignoring almost everything I had said to them, all while acting like nothing happened around each other in person. The next time they messaged me on it was to bring up what happened in person again, and while I tried deflecting it, they were insistent on it. I'll let you guys read this because I don't want to read it. I'm not going to read it anymore because I'm bad at reading. But they said that they were uncomfortable, and they just said no. They were just like, no, I just don't, So then what happened was they came out saying that they weren't okay with what happened, and Shayy just does PR and covers it or tries to save shit with his image, and it was over. For this, I haven't seen the rest of this. I haven't seen anything else past this, so I'm probably just gonna be a little bit silent here. There'll be music in the background, but click subtabs for this one. Clicking subtabs, whatever. Things Shayy would say to me made me hesitant to ever share what happened with anyone over the years. I have long hair. That's not good. Hickey tweet incident. Written statement. Oh my god, let me. Okay. I've seen you not properly. Is this Shayy? Oh no, this is somebody talking to Shayy. I've seen you not properly explain the situation to people when you tell them. I know the half truth you told. I want you to drop your ego and be honest. I want you to tell people I want you to tell the people you told in full transparency what you did. You made a sexual joke targeted towards me over a tweet unrelated to you, which I only sent because I felt like I had to prove I wasn't that after you teased that I was one. After you give me a hickey, that's the truth. God, I wish that were me. It was, when am I getting this? You gave me permission. Tell them, I know you name dropped me anyway, so go ahead. It's embarrassing, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to read all this. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at reading. It's also like very bright. I don't have my glasses on. But you guys can read this. I'm gonna give my statement after I show all this on screen. I'm also just gonna leave the link to the description to this in the description. Okay. So my ending thoughts are: this is not okay. Shayy, you need to stop doing what you're doing, honestly. And I know that this, fandom is, I wouldn't say it's a phenomenal place. It's not. It's been this way for fucking years. But as somebody who, you know, interacts with Undertale quite frequently and does all this stuff with the game, it's just a big power trip, bro. You're power tripping people into thinking that, you're the shit and you're not the shit. Which is, not okay, bro. Like, you're not even gonna make a message on it, and I would assume because their Twitter is private now, that they're gonna eventually give a response. I hope. They need to, in my opinion. They need to give a response. Oh, Pat. They need to give a response here, honestly. I just want to see what they think. I want to see if they admit to it, which apparently they already did. I do think that police need to be involved, because this is not okay. I would like a refund on my Shayy Plushie that I used to support you. I'm not sub to him or anything. And guys, please don't send any hate to any other people in this video. I don't support any hate. Once again, shout out to Violet Bunny. I'll also have their channel linked in the description. And that's that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. Hey guys, Editing Yids here once again for the end of the video. It's a damn shame what happened to Shayy and how he changed. fuck you, Shayy. I think we can all say. It's the end of the video. If you made it here, which you probably didn't, I love you. Type the word turtle in the comments to let me know that you made it here, okay? I like turtles, okay? Make sure you guys like it, subscribe it, and click the flipping bell, dude. Click the freaking bell, please. I need more subs. Anyways, I love you guys. Not really though. But you know what I'm gonna say? I love you platonically. Goodbye now. Peace.